is going on, gents? It's R.P.M. here, coming at you with another episode of Hockey Mask Time. Now, before we get started, let us go ahead and recite the HMT motto, shall we? A man can only take so much disrespect. Now, with that being said, I must first give Mgtow, the outflanker, his appropriate acknowledgement. Once he revealed his old usernames of Lone Wolf 4444 and Lexus LFA, it all made sense. Now him, along with Lex Luthor and the Melancholic Tiger, are the big three for my channel. Lex Luthor sends me great articles, along with the Reddit posts, which turns into the Ada posts. The Melancholic Tiger has been an OG commenter since my very first channel called The Sane Madman 103. And Mgtow, the outflanker, and his former iterations have been the HMT master. So yes, those are the big three, and they should be given their proper acknowledgments. Lex, I haven't forgot about you. You sent me some great Ada posts over on my backup channel, R.P.M. the Gray Man, and I'm going to be getting to those as soon as the HMT marathon ends. With that being said, this article right here was published on the 27th of October. And gentlemen, I had to severely cut it down and get the juiciest, meatiest parts. But when you read the full article, it reads more like a movie script. And you will understand why. Now let's get into this one. Police officer kills his mistress after she revealed affair to his wife. Let me just go ahead and say this right here. Woo! The mistress throttled in a pub car park by married Lothario policeman Timothy Bremer colluded with another of his lovers to expose him as a sexual predator. Wow. Oh yeah, gentlemen, this article is very deep. There are more twists and turns than Lombard Avenue in San Francisco. Yeah. Bremer, 41, strangled nurse Claire Parry in his car after she used his phone to text his detective wife of 14 years, telling her, quote unquote, "I'm cheating on you." In the weeks before her death, Mrs. Yes, she is in fact married with 2 children, I might add. Mrs. Parry, 41, contacted a second of his mistresses, Detective Constable Kate Rhodes, on Facebook to expose his double life. Wow. This guy definitely was a Chad who sold a lot of women dreams. Now, my question is, this woman who was a willing side chick, why did she decide to all of a sudden flip on him? See, gentlemen, a woman like this represents the dangers and darkness of having a side chick, having a mistress. No matter how long you think you've properly vetted them, a woman always reserves the right to flip on you. She set up a fake Facebook account using the name Louisa Morgan and messaged the only other lover she knew, D.C. Rhodes, who's 35. The pair established that he was likely to have had at least 3 lovers in the emergency services, including another police officer. Wow. Gentlemen, another bit of advice that I would give you. Do not try to get laid where you get paid. Just saying. Women you work with should be strictly off limits. Claire Parry, who had a 10-year affair with Tim Bremer, contacted another of his mistresses, Detective Constable Kate Rhodes, on Facebook to plot his downfall. Mrs. Parry said she intended to ruin his life by confessing to his wife, Martha, referring him to the police watchdog, and reporting him to the tax man for failing to declare a second income he made from gardening and odd jobs. Okay, ladies, if you're listening, I'm going to give you this piece of advice. Now, she said she intended to ruin his life. Ladies, when you set out to try to ruin a man's life, you better be ready to protect your own life, because that man might turn around and do something to you. As this episode of HMT clearly points out. Oh yeah, gentlemen, there is more meat to this. You're going to enjoy this one. In messages to D.C. Rhodes, Mrs. Parry, a fitness fanatic, wrote, quote unquote, "Hell hath no fury." And she says she was embarking on a long, slow downfall of Mr. Man-whore Bremer. Okay, ladies, you think that phrase, "hell hath no fury like a woman scorned," is powerful. Well, we men have the perfect counter to that phrase, and ours is way more powerful because we can actually back up that claim, or that statement. You know what our answer to a woman hell hath no fury like a woman scorned is? The most dangerous creation of any society is the man with nothing to lose. So yeah, Mrs. Parry decided that she was going to try to ruin Mr. Bremer by exposing his misdeeds to his wife and everybody around him. However, she put him into that category of him saying, you know what? If she's going to try to do this, I got nothing left to lose. So guess what? When you try to take everything from a man, ladies, at that point, he's willing to do anything to you to stop it. It is what it is. Continuing on. Bremer told his wife, Martha, a detective at Dorset Police, that he was going to buy some steaks for a family barbecue on May 9th, the day he killed his mistress in a pub car park. Mrs. Parry's husband, Andrew, also a police officer, has been left to bring up the couple's 2 children alone. He had confronted his wife about the affair before her death. Now here is where good old R.P.M. finds the silver lining in this HMT scenario. Mr. Parry is getting off with a clean slate. He already knew that his wife was having an affair, but guess what? He's being spared the family court. He is walking away clean as a whistle. So yes, there is that positive act that comes out of this heinous act that his own wife put in motion that led to her demise. She couldn't just be a good side chick and play her role. Oh no, she decided that she wanted to get jealous because he was able to get even more women. So she decided to crash the whole damn car. And guess what? She's the only fatality. Oh, you stupid heifer. The court heard that Bremer strangled her so forcefully that a bone in her neck had broken and that a passerby had found her body hanging half in and half out of his car. Now, that's all I'm going to read from this article. You guys can go ahead and read the rest of it. It's about a good 11-minute read. But yeah. Now, before I go any further, let's get to the scorecard, shall we? For location, I got to give him a 5 because anybody can get got inside of a car. So that's public. Anybody can get you. 5. Method of execution, strangulation. Wow. I'm going with a 10 on that one. Why? Because he made sure that his face was the last thing she saw before it all faded to black. Now, the psychological impact. I'm going to go with a 10 because of the occupations of all the parties involved. Cop, nurse, other cop, wife's a detective, widowed husband's a cop. Yeah. Ladies, this just goes to show you that a man, no matter his position and occupation in life, has the ability to put the mask on once you've driven him beyond a certain point. Now for the brutality factor. I'm going with a 10 on this one. He strangled her so hard that he actually broke a bone in her neck. Yeah, that is definitely some serious rage going on. And you see, ladies, this is why our statement of the most dangerous creation in society is a man with nothing left to lose will always trump your statement of hell had no fury like a woman scorned, because we have the physical capabilities to actually enact ours. So, Mr. Bremer gets a score of 35. Ladies, what more can be said? Fellas, no matter how much you vet a woman, she always has the ability to turn on you. Now, yes, this guy was definitely in the wrong for selling all those women dreams. However, those women were all stupid for falling for those dreams. Just goes to show you, mental manipulation by telling women what they want to hear will definitely get you laid. It is what it is, But with that being said, read this article as long as it is. Let me know what you guys think. And definitely, when you see the melancholic tiger, Lex Luthor, and Neo the Outflanker in the comment section, give their comments a thumbs up, because those are the 3 successes behind my channel. Now, ladies, the power is still metaphorically out. Feminism is damn sure getting a serious beating now. However, this article clearly demonstrates even a cop can put the mask on if sufficiently driven to do so. So yeah, you think men out here are going to take you ruining their lives? Oh no. Oh no, ladies. No. Things are really getting interesting nowadays. So you've been warned. You're not going to heed the warning. So, oh well, we're going to make you famous for the wrong reason. That's all I got to say for this one. R.P.M. I am out.
Murder on my mind, yeah. Losing all my hope, yeah. I'ma do the crime, yeah. Fuck the red or blue, I'ma take the black pill, yeah. Fuck the red or blue, I'ma take the black pill.